Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today, so let's start with WWE presented the Raw after Money in the Bank, featuring numerous notable moments, including a mixed tag team match that would have seemed unlikely a year ago. This week's episode of Raw showcased Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio against LWO's Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega. This is how they closed out the show this week, and there was a lot of hype that Rhea Ripley may show up. Rey and Dominic Mysterio share both family and professional history. Their legit father-son relationship includes a past rivalry that WWE has managed to keep on hold until now, reigniting the tension between them. Liv Morgan, in Rhea Ripley's absence, has taken the women's world title and set her sights on Dominic Mysterio. Whether her advances succeed remains to be seen. WWE set the stage for this main event by including a provocative backstage segment with Liv and Dominic as they prepared for the match. The main event mixed tag team match saw both teams nearly clinching the win. Dominic Mysterio tore at Rey Mysterio's mask during his assault. The crowd chanted for Rhea Ripley's return with "We Want Mommy." Rey and Dom continued their battle after Liv Morgan and Zelina Vega took their turns. Dom caught Rey's legs during a 619, but Vega landed the move on Dom instead. Morgan then broke up a pinfall attempt after Rey's frog splash on Dom. In the climax, Liv distracted Rey with a chair, leading to Dom crotching Rey on the top rope before hitting a splash for the win. Liv jumped into Dom's arms, and they fell to the mat. Just as it seemed they might kiss, Rhea Ripley's music played, interrupting the moment. Liv fled through the crowd, leaving Ripley to confront Dom as the show ended. The next story is about CM Punk has been sidelined since January due to a triceps injury, but he has remained relevant thanks to his feud with Drew McIntyre. Following this week's episode of Monday Night Raw, there is speculation about WWE altering Punk's plans for SummerSlam. During the July 8th episode of WWE Raw, tons of important moments unfolded as the company gears up for SummerSlam post Money in the Bank. The show kicked off with CM Punk delivering compelling promo where he urged Adam Pearce to lift Drew McIntyre's suspension, creating hype for a potential clash. However, the segment took a turn when Seth Rollins made a dramatic entrance. Punk, acknowledging his past interference with Rollins' World Heavyweight Championship aspirations at Money in the Bank, offered a begrudging apology as he stated, "Since it's you, I can't be that sorry." Rollins then accused Punk of gaslighting and reignited their long-standing feud, originally slated to culminate at WrestleMania 40. He reminded Punk that the world doesn't revolve around him. Rollins said, "You can be a selfish bastard anywhere else, you can burn bridges anywhere else, I'll let it slide, because I'm above you. I'm not just talking about the heels. I was willing to let that selfishness slide until Saturday, because if it wasn't for you I'd be standing here as World Heavyweight Champion." With Rollins unable to challenge Damian Priest for the title again after his defeat, he vowed to inflict further punishment on Punk once cleared to compete, emphasizing, "Actions have consequences." While speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer said, "So when this segment was over, and I don't know, I thought they were probably going with a three-way at SummerSlam if he's cleared, Punk, rather than a singles match. They were always going to do Punk and Seth because that's been built up for a long time, but you don't need to go so hard in that direction if it's going to be a singles match, because SummerSlam is only a couple weeks away. It's certainly the expectation that Punk is going to be wrestling Drew McIntyre on that show, but I think they may go with the three-way to maybe build to Punk and Drew." It remains to be seen whether the Second City Saint will be ready in time for SummerSlam on August 3rd and if he will end up facing both Rollins and McIntyre in a triple threat match, as anything could happen at the biggest party of the summer. What are your thoughts on the potential changes to CM Punk's match at SummerSlam and the possibility of a triple threat match involving Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins? The final story is about Rhea Ripley made dramatic and triumphant return on Raw after vacating the WWE Women's World Championship due to an injury in April. According to PW Insider, while all other members of her faction, Judgment Day, are currently listed as heels, Rhea Ripley is now listed as a babyface, which befits her rivalry with Liv Morgan that began months ago. Do you think Ripley going forward as a babyface is the right decision to make? And Ripley's return video on WWE's official YouTube channel has amassed 1,128,282 views in just 9 hours, underscoring the excitement surrounding her comeback. And now Rhea Ripley took to Twitter and broke her silence on her shocking return, as the Eradicator simply announced that she is finally back on WWE television for good. Rhea Ripley said, "Mommy's back." However, an interesting detail that many fans missed was a change that Rhea Ripley made, hinting at a split from Dominic Mysterio. During her time as a member of the Judgment Day, Ripley had the R+ deep letters on her cheek as a homage to her strong relationship with her Dom Dom. But as the former WWE Women's World Champion returned after months of being sidelined with an injury, the letters on her cheek changed to R+R, possibly hinting that she wants nothing to do with Dominic Mysterio now. And now Dominic Mysterio took to Twitter following the conclusion of Monday Night Raw and reacted to Rhea Ripley's return, as he uploaded a GIF that made it abundantly clear that he is concerned about his future. What's your take on Rhea Ripley's return? Thanks guys for watching and please subscribe.